every employee truly does have the power to make an impact here at Brookshire Brothers. Taking pride in the fact that Brookshire Brothers is fully employee-owned gives our employees desire to build our company and to make our stores the very best they can be.
This is my Brookshire Brothers.
This is my Brookshire Brothers.
This is my Brookshire Brothers.
A friendly, courteous, and exciting atmosphere will delight the customers and encourage them to continue to return to our stores, knowing they will receive the same level of excellent service each time. Remember that the most important person in the store is the customer, and how we serve them is what will drive our continued success. A well-maintained outside can help invite customers into our stores. Having excessive baskets located around the parking lot can deter from this, which is why throughout the day, Sackers will collect baskets in order to continue to keep our stores looking at the very best. When collecting baskets, the first thing to remember is to never attempt to gather more than you can handle safely. Recklessly trying to save time by overloading a trip can lead to accidents, destroying both company and customer property, as well as cause possible injury. When pushing baskets, take note of all traffic, and understand that sudden stops are all but impossible with a group of baskets, so do not rush. Push them across the parking lot carefully. Always guide the baskets fully back to the location. Never just shove and walk away. Finally, ensure all trash has been removed and that the baskets are now ready for the next customer to use. What separates Brookshire Brothers from other retailers? One important factor is that every customer is offered a full-service carry-out experience because we truly believe that
it's my pleasure. It's my pleasure.
It's my pleasure.
It's my pleasure.
When preparing a purchase for carry-out, ensure that all bags are securely stacked with heavy items on bottom and lighter crushable ones on top. Also make sure that all BOB or bottom of basket items are accounted for and that each individual item has been scanned separately. Check that they will not fall out on the way to the customer's vehicle. In the parking lot, be aware of your surroundings and watch out for traffic and customers to avoid accidents and injuries. Never put speed over safety. When approaching the vehicle, find out where the customer would like their items, as most will have a preference. Starting with the heavy items, load them up, placing them close together as this will help minimize shifting and movement. Next, place the lighter and crushable items on top, likewise grouping them together to lower the chances of them becoming damaged during transit. If there are any delicate items such as eggs or bread, ask where the customer would like them located. Finally, thank the customer for shopping with us, and that you look forward to seeing them again soon. Front-end codes, sometimes referred to as service codes, are a quick and effective way for employees to communicate throughout the store. Knowing these codes will help you in your job as a team member in your store.
Service 1 on 3, please.
Code 1 means that assistance is needed, while Code 3 means that a manager's assistance is required. Code 4 is a call for an additional Sackers up front, while Code 5 is the need for additional cashiers to help with longer lines. Code 9 is what should be used during an employee checkout, and Code 11 stands for trash needing to be picked up. Maintaining the appearance of our petrol stations is essential to excellent customer service, and a clean, regularly empty trash unit is a vital part of this. When you begin changing the trash, check for loose debris. Use the designated plastic waste bins for transporting the bags to minimize leaking and to ease with the task of trash removal. While replacing the bags, make sure to tuck the plastic in, and use the available internal bag grips to reduce bag slippage. Finally, replace all components and ready for customer use. Daily cleaning of the face of the pumps provide a clean and inviting interface that our petrol customers come directly in contact with. Also, make sure to wipe down the front of the kiosk as well as all countertops and panels. Other side tasks include checking and refilling washer fluid, as well as making sure there are full paper towel bins. Daily washing down of the driveway is needed, and scrub treat oil spots with detergent when necessary. Finally, always check with the station attendant to find out what else may be required. Brookshire Brothers is dedicated to creating a satisfied customer that returns time and time again. And a big part of this is by making sure that each and every bag of a customer's order is built correctly. The first step in any bagging is the size of the job. Determine what type and size of bags will be needed. Separating and grouping the items at this stage will help as you proceed to build each bag later on. Whether using one of our large paper bags upon request, a reusable grocery tote or cold bag belonging to the customer, or a traditional plastic bag, large or small, the steps for creating a properly built bag remain the same. Good, strong foundations are important and give strength to the overall bag. Walls built with sturdy items keep the sides from falling in. Boxes and large items work best for this. Ideally, the bag should be able to stand up on its own. Heavy items should be spread out evenly throughout the bag, and never stacked higher than one layer. Finally, fill in with lighter items and top off with crushables, puzzling together items to fill in any gaps. Breads, eggs, or any other delicate item should be bagged separately. Also, never place them under any other sack. Try to keep frozen and cold items together and separated from warmer items. This will increase their ability to maintain desired temperature. Raw meat should be kept away from all other items to help prevent cross-contamination and the spread of diseases such as Salmonella and E. coli. Likewise, chemicals and cleaners need to be kept together and never with food. There are key bagging traps to avoid when processing orders. First, don't bag large items with built-in handles. It is unnecessary, wastes time and bags. Also, don't double bag items as it is a costly redundancy and shows lack of confidence in our bags. Lastly, don't underfill bags. Customers don't want more bags than are necessary. Too many bags could mean extra trips to unload a vehicle. The fact that the items being purchased will belong to the customer is important to remember, so if asked to bag in a particular manner, try to accommodate to the best of your ability. How a customer receives their order and how the items arrive at their destination is very important, and when done correctly, leads to a returning, satisfied customer. Sackers will have side tasks and duties to perform each day. When refilling and stocking bags, do not use a box cutter to open the box, as you are very likely to cut most of the sacks at the top of the box. And also, only place 3 bundles of bags in each rack. When cleaning the restrooms, assure that all debris is swept up and surfaces are wiped down and clean. Make sure that the facilities are well stocked with toiletries and soap and ready for customer use. A store's baler is used to condense and compact cardboard and used boxes. Only employees over the age of 18 and who have received safety and operations training are permitted to use the equipment. All others should place used boxes in a store's designated area. Likewise is the store's trash compactor, which is used to dispose of non-hazardous waste. Anyone under 18 or without training should never use the compactor. Finding and handling spills throughout the store is every employee's responsibility. Brookshire Brother employees take care of spills in a quick, correct, and thorough manner. The first step is to visually mark the area so that track-through is minimalized, and that customers and other employees are aware of the wet floor hazard. Next, using absorbent from the nearest spill station, generously apply over the spill, making sure to cover the entire area. With the broom, shift the absorbent as it draws up the moisture. If done correctly, it should clump up together. Finally, sweep up all absorbent and remaining particulates, and only once the floor is fully clean and dry should you return your tools to their location.